Welcome back. We're doing another one. This is part 2 of the devlog. I'm adding a weapon system. So as you can see right now, I'm making a system so the weapon will rotate towards the mouse position. Here's the script. It took me a bit to do it because there's a couple errors and it didn't work properly because it rotated around the corner there. And I wanted to make it rotate around the player. So I had to do a bunch of adjusting, see if it worked, but I ended up solving it by using camera.main.view or screen to world point or something like that, and then I put in the mouse position right here, which it ended up working when I put it into a vector 2 and I subtracted it by the player's position. And after that, I tried adding a system that would flip the player's horizontal axis whenever it looks in a certain direction. This is just to make it look all nice whenever the player looks around, so I don't have to do two sprites for it. This had a trouble when I was making the original method, so I had to do it a different way that I had to learn off the internet. And yeah, doing this was tricky, but I got it in the end using the same camera viewport view to world point. I took that and I changed all the graphics into a smaller prefab inside the player so it would rotate properly and not rotate the weapon too. Here I'm making the gun script and the weapon script. I have 3 types, single, burst, and full. I'm adding the rate and all the damage and all sorts of stuff and all the variables. Here's the shoot function. I made it so it procedurally makes the bullet, so all you need is the prefab and the sprite, and you don't need to add anything else. It'll add it for you. This is because I'm lazy. And so yeah, I made it add all these components, and now I made it so it will check the rate, and it will do burst, it will do a shotgun blast, it will do full auto. It can do all 3 of those, but I haven't tried all 3 of those yet. And yeah, it has to use time and all that stuff, all those variables. So here you can see I'm making it so for every shot, it will shoot like that many bullets that you want. The burst, I made it do a delay in each, so it's technically burst, but not really. And here's the bullet prefab that I made. It's just a square or rectangle. And yeah, I added a spread feature that will rotate it a bit randomly. So there's a little bit of, I guess, weapon spread, bullet spread. This can be added for full auto to make it boost up a ton. You can see it's not shooting in the right direction currently. It's shooting horizontally instead of, it's shooting vertically instead of horizontally, which is weird. So I had to just add 90 to it so it would shoot in the right direction. And after this, I added a system to destroy on collision because it wasn't doing that before. And then I added it to destroy after a certain amount of time. And you see it working. Bye.